gave us mandatory 3 strikes and you're out. Now, it is true that the United States Congress was predominantly Republican at the time of Clinton's presidency. However, these are initiatives that he championed. Clinton championed kicking black women off of welfare. Clinton championed mandatory minimum sentences. President Clinton championed the 3 strikes and you're out rule. So this is what her husband did. So imagine what she's going to do, the same thing. We have to stop looking for white saviors. We got to understand something. Politics ain't going to save black people anyway.
Right.
Black people have to save themselves, and they can only do that with a solid political, economic, cultural, and spiritual program, period. You can vote all your life and nothing will change. Government is designed to perpetuate the status quo. Black people are on the bottom of that status quo. So nothing you do, nothing you vote for is going to change that. If you want to change it, you have to change it yourself. Organizing our money, building our own infrastructure, financing our own agenda, that's the way out of this. Not voting for white folks to go in and perpetuate white supremacy. See, when you vote, you don't vote for a policy anyway. The policy is already in place. Policy is given to the president. President don't come up with the policy. They give Obama the policy. They give Clinton the policy. They give Bush the policy. The people chose you, but this is what you're going to do. So when you vote, you don't vote for a policy. You vote for the personality who you want to implement the policy. In other words, do black people want a black man implementing the white supremacy? Do they want a white woman implementing the white supremacy? Do they want a white man implementing the white supremacy? You choose the personality. That's all you choose. You choose who's going to oppress you. But you're going to be oppressed regardless. And I think that's kind of sick, that you even care for the person who's going to be responsible for the white supremacy. Why would you care? Why does it matter who the warden is at the jail? The warden's job is to keep you in jail. So does it matter who the warden is if they're all going to do the exact same job? It doesn't make a difference.
What actually is how should we judge the legacy of Barack Obama as it relates to black people?
Well, for me, he's a complete failure. He's a complete failure. He ignored black people while he took care of every other non-white minority in the country. Placated lesbians, placated Latinos, placated white females, placated Asians, placated illegal immigrants. He took care of every non-white demographic in the country but us. To me, he's a total failure. And not because he didn't change anything. Right. He can't. But because he didn't give voice to my situation. That's my problem. As the President of the United States, you could have at least spoken to the structural inequalities that African Americans face. He didn't even do that. Wow. You know, I have a problem with the fact that you can call a black male homosexual on the phone because he went public with being gay in the NBA or the NFL. They get a phone call from Obama. Being gay, you get a phone call. You're the first black NFL athlete to openly pronounce your homosexuality. You're the first black NBA athlete to openly pronounce your homosexuality. But when Trayvon Martin got murdered, you didn't call his mother. When Sandy Hook happened, you went up there and went to the school. You met with the parents of those white kids who got murdered in Sandy Hook. You didn't call Michael Brown's mother on the phone. You didn't call Eric Garner's wife on the phone. You didn't call Sandra Bland's people on the phone. You see that? So you can call people when they gay. You can call white kids when they get shot up. But when black kids get shot up, they don't get no phone call. They don't even get roses from